We are the champions. We are back in the Premier League, and we don't make it easy for ourselves, do we? A very stressful game down at Plymouth today. Solomon getting a goal in the last 5 minutes of the game. Oh my God, I thought it might have been game over. Burnley winning, we're drawing, but no. We find a way, and we found a way in the last 5 or 6 games. Every game, the performance has been off the charts. Today, maybe didn't match that to quite the same level, but we still managed to get it over the line. So much to talk about. First of all, if you're a Leeds fan, let me know in the comments how you're feeling, how are you celebrating. I'll see you all there on Monday. Come and say hello. But wow, I can't believe that we're champions, to be honest. There's been periods throughout this season where I've thought we were really going to fumble it, and we deserve it. The two teams, us and Burnley, on 100 points, undoubtedly the best two teams in the league for completely different reasons. Burnley with their defensive record, our attacking record, but we both deserve to be in the top two. And in a weird way, I kind of feel a little bit bad for them that they didn't manage to pick up the trophy today. Also stopped Millwall getting a spot in the playoffs by beating them. But both of us deserve this promotion, without a shadow of a doubt. And really, there's such a huge gap. On 100 points, we've finished 10 points above Sheffield United by the end of the season, and a whopping 26 points above Sunderland. 24 points. There was a period where when we played Sunderland at Ellen Road, if they'd have beaten us, everyone's saying they're going to go on and get automatic promotion. Now, come the end of the season, we are 24 points above them with such an impressive goal difference. One of the best scoring records in Championship history. And there's been so many players that have contributed to that. Let's talk about Solomon, who got a goal and an assist today. He has been such a revelation for Leeds United. When he came in, we were all a little bit worried, let's be honest. A pretty poor injury record. He didn't hit the ground running. He even had a period of games up to this last period where people were calling for him to be dropped, saying we need to give Nonto and Ramazani more chances. But in these last 5 or 6 games, every single game, he's been there with a goal or assist and just absolutely smashed it out the park. I don't know how much Tottenham want for him. To be honest, if I was Tottenham, a Tottenham fan or the management, I'd be looking at his performance in the Championship this season, looking at theirs in the Premier League, thinking, should we get him back? Should we give him some minutes at Spurs? Because they need better attackers, and he looks like he's quality. I hope after the celebrations today and after the celebrations for the last couple of weeks, he feels a real connection with Leeds United now and wants to continue at the club because he is loved. Rightly so. Solomon again, every single game in these last couple. But we'll all talk about Solomon. We'll all talk about Pirot, who is now, by the way, the Championship top scorer on 19 goals. But let's give a little bit of a shout out to some of the lads that kind of go under the radar. Sam Byram is the biggest one for me. He's played a lot of minutes this season, stepped in whenever he's been needed, played a couple of different positions. He doesn't get all the adulation, but he deserves it. He's a part of this squad that's very important. I'd keep him next season. I know we need to get rid of the dead weight, but he's not going to be on a huge amount of money. He can cover a lot of different positions. Get him on another year contract. Why not? He deserves it. He's played a major role. Darlow, constantly ready, waiting to take Meslier's place, pushing him to take Meslier's place. And he's come in at the end of the season and looked absolutely rock solid. Although he didn't play much for the start of the season, everyone's going to see him as a Leeds United hero now because he has come in and upped our defensive line massively. Speaking of which, Ampadu and Rodon, I nearly said Rothwell then for some reason, he's another underrated one. But Ampadu and Rodon, wow. For these last 6 or 7 games, I mean, to be honest, for the entire season, if you take away a few Meslier howlers, our defensive record has also been absolutely magnificent. But those two rocks at the back. Let me know what you think, Leeds fans, because personally, I'm saying keep Ampadu at centre-back. I know that he's not as strong as Struijk, but I think even in the Prem, he'll do a good job of it. There's some strikers that'll bully him around a little bit, but it's not like every Premier League team has a big lump up top anymore, is it? And Ampadu and Rodon have created a formidable partnership at the back. Look at the last couple of results. 6-0, 4-0. We conceded today, admittedly, but it was a game in which they're all probably pretty tired, have been celebrating a lot. I think we keep them two as a centre-back partnership. And then Firpo, who wasn't in the squad today, I know this sounds a bit strange, I hope it's for an injury reason and not because he's agreed another move or didn't want to be part of the squad. I wouldn't imagine it'd be that on the last game week, but I've not seen anything else about it. We need to get him on another contract. You even saw today, I like Byram. I like him as a replacement. I think he can jump in for a game or two or for the last half an hour and do a good job. But from an attacking sense, in the way that we set up and the way that we want to play football, Firpo offers so much. And speaking of the way that we want to play football, Daniel Farke. I've not always been his biggest fan, but he has done it. He has stopped us falling apart. We have done the opposite of falling apart at the end of this season, absolutely decimating teams. And it's thanks to that increased attacking style of play. Our fullbacks, that's why we got caught out today. Our fullbacks are just bombing forward, bombing down the wings, putting balls into the box. It's been exciting for the last 6 or 7 games, maybe more so than it has been for the rest of the time under Daniel Farke. He 100% deserves a chance, and I think he's going to get that chance. If he doesn't, it'd truly shock and baffle me, because the job that he's done to keep the confidence in the squad, to keep everyone calm and collected in this final run-in, even in comparison to last year, is really, really good. He deserves a lot of credit. We all love Marcelo Bielsa, and I hate to even bring him up in this scenario. I saw something before the game saying, today was the first Leeds United starting 11 since 2015 that didn't include a player who played under Marcelo Bielsa, as in obviously like Liam Cooper and stuff were here in 2015, and then they played under Bielsa. So this is really a new breed. This is a new squad. This is a whole new group of players. And Daniel Farke has got the maximum he possibly can from this group of players. We need to give him a chance to do that same maximum in the Premier League. I'm just so happy. Honestly, I'm just so happy. I was stressed watching that game, especially in comparison to those Bristol and Stoke results recently. But we deserve this. We deserve this league title. I'm so happy for every single player in the squad. Even, let's say, Aronson, who I see getting so much hate all the time online. Admittedly, today wasn't his best game. I thought he was very good against Bristol City, though. He doesn't play fantastically well every single game. Everyone compares him to Rutter, but Aronson isn't a 40 million, probably 60 million if he goes to Chelsea this summer, pounds player like Rutter is. But he's played so many minutes for us this season. He's been an integral part, one of the main ways that our midfield has shone. You might not think it, but Aronson and the pressure and energy that he shows as a central attacking midfielder allows players like Tanaka, like Bogle, like Firpo to have a bit more time to go up and be calm on the ball because they know that he's going to be there. And everyone can hate on him as much as he wants, but give him his dues because he has played a major role this season. It kind of reminds me of Klitsch. Klitsch scored much better goals, admittedly. Banged a few from outside the box, scored some very important goals. But Aronson has been a key player. Just look into it. He has been. We shouldn't hate on him as much. I think Wober's probably out the door, but he's been in the squad. He's been in and around it. Whenever he's come on, he's not really fucked all up. He's looked okay. So I'm giving everyone the dues. I'm happy with everyone. Yes, we're going to have to cut some players out. And I am actually working on kind of like a mini Leeds United documentary going over us getting promoted last time, all the way to getting relegated, to last season's heartbreak in the playoffs, all the way to getting promoted again. So if you are a Leeds fan, please do remember to hit like and subscribe. We're quickly approaching 1,000 subscribers, and that is going to be a great video. Looking at being 30, 40 minutes long. Really excited to crack on and start doing that. But for now, we're champions. I'm buzzing. I hope you're buzzing. If you are there on Monday and you see me, come say hello. I can't wait. We all love Leeds. Peace.